Hi there, my name is Suzannah and I'm an artist and a printmaker. We're going to be learning today how to make some prints from stamps. So stamps are a relief type of printmaking. So I'm going to explain to you what a print is first. So essentially what a print is when you get a block or a surface that you ink up with ink and you transfer that onto another surface, which is normally paper. And what's left there then on the paper is the impression, okay? So you can do that once or you can do that multiple times. So you can do many of the same thing. And that's really the essence of print, something that can be printed in a repeatable format if you want, okay? The type of printmaking we're going to do, as I said, was relief printing. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to do is how we're going to create or make some blocks using existing material like a wood block or making some blocks ourselves out of cardboard. And what we're going to put onto these blocks is going to be different textures from a natural environment or cardboard that's manufactured kind of textures. We're also going to be able to draw onto some foam sheets, and we cut those out very easily with some scissors and assemble and put elements onto a block for our own designs. We can also use other found kind of materials that may have an interesting shape or an interesting texture, and we can combine those with our blocks. So as soon as we have our blocks done, I'm going to show you how to ink them and how much ink to put on, which is quite important. And then different ways of printing as well, whether you want to print them uniformly or randomly or overlay on top of each other. The possibilities of what you do with your stamp afterwards are many. So in order to understand pattern, before you start to make your own pattern, we might take some time to have a look around and see what's in your classroom. See maybe remember what's at home that's got a repeatable nature to it that you see over and over again. It can be anything from tiles to blinds to doors to windows, all kinds of things you can see in a pattern form. And that will help you when it comes to designing and making your own patterns, because we're always inspired by things around us, and nature has different patterns to, say, a built-up environment like a city or a town. So there's patterns to be found everywhere. And once you realize and make this connection, then all this pattern making element of these prints will make a huge lot of sense to you. So here I'm gonna make a stamp block using bits of cardboard that I've cut up, all kind of the same size, so that it can create a surface for me to apply some material and then to use it as a stamp. So I'm going to use the cardboard. What's another good idea to use is some wood blocks maybe that you might have or somebody might have. Another thing that we can use for a block is old boxes. So this is an old jewelry box with earrings or something, and we can use that as a surface to create for a stamp. The whole idea is that we have something that we can hold, apply a little bit of pressure, and pick up and down very easily. So it's a good size to have for your hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a block out of these. So we're just going to get some glue, which I use all-purpose Bostik glue, or you can use some PVA glue, which is just takes a little bit longer to dry. This is a little bit faster. So for today, I'm going to do it with this one. So this is kind of runny, so maybe the teacher might do this part for you. So you're just going to put a little bit on the surface. Going to grab your next block and some more glue. lid's back on. And you're just going to let that dry and set for a little bit. Now what we're going to put on our blocks will depend on what we have available. So I'm going to show you a very interesting texture. And this is just the cardboard box. You can see inside here, it's got like a wavy kind of marks inside, in between the two sides. There's a little bit of bubble wrap. Yeah, that's quite a nice texture. So I'm going to place the bubble wrap onto this. Okay, so these are all our stamps that we're going to try and print.